Good evening, everyone. This is my family history story. This is basically what sparked my family and how we've come about, and it all starts with a basic love story. So it's about my grandparents. My grandmother was a wheat farmer's daughter from Wyoming, and my grandpa was a cotton patch harvester's son. Basically, when he got into his early adulthood, basically his late teens, early 20s, he joined a harvesting crew. And what they did is basically at that time the harvesters traveled from Texas all the way to Wyoming, and what they do is they go in and they harvest the crops and they process them. And so he was on this crew and he ended in Wyoming one year to harvest the wheat. And he happened to stumble across my grandmother's dad's place to harvest that. Well, when he met my grandmother, he was instantly basically attracted to her. But the problems that he faced really was the fact that he was on the harvest team, which means he wouldn't be there for very long. And he wouldn't get to see her for an entire year after. So they would write letters and they would talk on the phone. And then I'd say after about 2 years of riding the harvest crew, he decided to stop. And he did, they're much older. They've been around for a while now. So at that time, basically, you asked for permission and you courted that way. So he went to my great grandfather, my grandpa Stewart, and he asked for permission to date my grandmother, and they started dating. And I believe that they dated for 2 or 3 years before they got married. But once they got married, they wanted to have children right away. They actually ended up having 7 children. So they had 4 girls. No, actually they didn't. They had 5 girls and 2 boys, which make up my aunts and uncles and my mom. And that is the history of how my family came to be. All sparked from the harvest. Well, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Good night.